it's just because the burnout has caused exhaustion, and you do not, there are limits on what patience you have in fulfilling your caregiving in your caregiving role. Also, there's the feeling of just feeling not only numb, but a feeling of just being flat, and as though you're going through the motions of something, and you are unable in either your caregiving role or in other aspects of your life to experience the simple pleasures, to experience joy in any way. So how is burnout different from being tired? Well, the first point is that if you're tired, then you can go to bed and get some rest, and the tiredness will disappear. However, with burnout, the key point is rest does not fix that. It does not fix your exhaustion. And it's not only emotional exhaustion, but it's physical exhaustion. So there is your daily caregiving duties are can be physically demanding, but they are also emotionally demanding. And so you feel all the time your caregiving is constant. It's 24/7, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. And you feel trapped in this new role of caregiving. And there is a sense of hopelessness. And there's a feeling that I cannot continue. I don't have the energy, the wherewithal, the capacity to continue in these caregiving duties. So when does burnout actually begin? It begins when your caregiving duties are not just on a temporary basis, but they become permanent. And what compounds that permanence is the fact that you, as the primary caregiver, do not have support. You may have family, you may have friends, but there is actual very little support, or you feel that there is very little support. And also you find, because of this exhaustion, this burnout, you feel that when you do go and get rest, and when you go to bed at night, your sleep is being disrupted. You're not getting a good night's sleep. And also what happens because of the constant caregiving, that has become your new role, and it has become your identity is now as a caregiver. And the other situation which compounds that is, as a caregiver, we all know that we are living from crisis to crisis. Sometimes it's crisis by the hour, by the day, by the week. And this never-ending cycle of living this, putting out the fires, the crises that happen, that just indicates that burnout is actually happening. So why don't carers actually notice burnout earlier than most actually do? The reason is it's not one event or one situation. It's a build-up over a period of time. That period of time could be a month, could be 3 months, could be even longer, but it's a build-up over a period of time. And therefore, your exhaustion is normalized over a period of time, and it becomes the exhaustion becomes the new normal. And this is also what kind of the expectation. Well, this is what I do. This is what is expected of me. And this is part of the caregiving role, the caregiving role that I have now assumed. And the other point is that as caregivers, we prioritize the we prioritize our loved ones' needs and care needs over our own needs. And also, there is now no space or time to reflect on what actually is going on. So, what does make burnout worse over a period of time? First point is isolation. So, you may or may not have family or friends, but you are the primary caregiver, and no one is validating that, is giving you support. So you feel lonely and you feel isolated. And not only that, but you also feel invisible. So whilst you're kind of undertaking your caregiving duties on a constant basis, there may be other worries, there may be financial worries, and also there is the ongoing uncertainty, the uncertainty of how your loved one, how the illness, the disease will progress, and also there's the uncertainty of how your caregiving duties, what more will be expected from you. It's a period of great uncertainty, and that uncertainty increases over time, and all the time